Hi, this is Jen Bartz with Heroes Path Palliative Care. Today I'm going to read a book to you called Mattie Breathes. This is an adorable book that's very educational for anyone who's facing the decision to place a tracheostomy with their child or trying to educate their children or classmates about a child who has a tracheostomy. My friend Tracie wrote this book about her son, and we've really connected in many ways, so I'm going to link to her Facebook pages and webpage, and also to where you can buy this book on Amazon. This book is dedicated to the hundreds of children who have prayed for Mattie and shared in his journey. Put your hand on your chest and take a deep breath. Did you feel that? Just underneath your hand are your lungs. Your lungs help fill your body with air called oxygen, and your heart pumps good blood filled with oxygen to your body. This helps you live and be strong. This part of your body carries the air you breathe to your lungs. It is called the trachea. Mattie's lungs got hurt when he was a baby. You know how you get a cold and it's hard to breathe through your nose? Well, Mattie got so sick that it's very hard for air to get through his trachea and into his lungs. Mattie's lungs would need a long time to get stronger. His parents and his doctors decided that while he was healing, he would need surgery to do a tracheotomy. The doctors made sure Mattie was asleep for the surgery so he wouldn't feel any pain. Put your finger on your throat. Draw a line to the bottom where you feel a little dip. A tracheostomy is the spot where the doctors make a hole for Mattie to breathe. This hole, a stoma, creates an airway. In order to keep this airway open, the doctor put in a short tube called a trach. Special ties wrap around Mattie's neck to hold the trach in place. When you breathe in, you take great big breaths sometimes. When you play hard and run, you take lots of little breaths to get good air into your lungs. Take a minute and practice. Take a few big, deep breaths. Now take a few short, fast breaths. Mattie's lungs need to get stronger because he was very sick as a baby. He cannot take big breaths all by himself. The machine with all the tubes that hooks up to Mattie's trach is called a ventilator. The ventilator helps get good air into Mattie's lungs. Some children with a tracheostomy also need the help of a ventilator for breathing. When Mattie takes his breaths, he breathes as big as he can. Sometimes it's not quite big enough. The ventilator helps him and blows a little extra air into his lungs to help him get a good strong breath. Sometimes when Mattie gets very tired, he might even forget to take some of the breaths that he needs to. So the machine takes those breaths for him. Do you remember when you were little, you needed to hold your mommy or daddy's hand to help you walk because your legs weren't quite strong enough? You grew and got stronger. You didn't need help anymore. You could walk all by yourself. It's the same with Mattie. Mattie needs help when he breathes. As he gets bigger, he won't need as much help. Someday he will be big enough and strong enough to breathe without help. But for now, Mattie has help to breathe. Aren't you glad? Because he can laugh and sing and play. And Mattie is very, very happy. And then at the end of the book, Tracie gives some really good tips for healthcare providers and for parents on how to talk with children about these issues. So I hope you enjoyed the book, and I hope that you purchase one because it's really wonderful to be able to share this with people, because more and more children are needing a trach, and some even need ventilators. But they can live really full lives, if you know my son James, you know that's true. So thank you so much for listening, and check out the links provided.